Balletic was raised here on TaylorMade. She was a masterpiece. There's a filly top flight that the picture hangs in the Fasig-Tipton office, and I go in there and I look at that and think, God, that's one gorgeous horse. And this filly really is. I mean, for an Into Mischief, she's good size. She had a great deep shoulder. She had a short to medium back. She had a good hip and just a great mind. She handled the sales atmosphere like none other.
It's an Into Mischief filly out of Rickety Rackety Russ. She's been born and raised at TaylorMade. We've had her since day one. We've always been really high on this filly. You know, she's really grown. She really grew up nicely, and as she developed, we thought she'd be a really good candidate for this sale.
She actually has a good pedigree when you look down in there. Her third dam was the Breeders' Cup Distaff winner, One Dreamer by Relaunch.
It's One Dreamer trying to hold on for another 50 yards. Heavily poised. Here's the line. One Dreamer wins.
So she was some kind of racehorse. So there's really enough pedigree there to get you excited. But when you look at her, you know, I had to look up what her name Balletic means. It means a ballet-like movement. Well, you could see in her why they chose the name, because she is graceful. She's got a good walk.
This filly, she's got a phenomenal pedigree. She's by the right sire, Into Mischief, who's the sire of so many great horses. It seems like every year he's rolling out graded stakes winners, you know, by the bundle. Every time you see one popping up, you read the TDN on the weekend, there's about 4 or 5 of them in graded stakes, and it seems like they're winning. He's the mag daddy of all stallions right now. You couldn't have a better stallion.
Sire of authentic, champion sire, king of the jungle at the moment, Into Mischief. He is the sire that everybody wants something by.
When I look at it Into Mischief, you know, they've got a lot of muscle, and they're not always a leg. She has a little more leg and a little more scope, but you could see, I mean, she's colored like Into Mischief, so there's a lot of Into Mischief there. But she, on the female side, she goes back to El Prado, which more is the Saddler's Wells, kind of turf, a little more scope to them and stuff. So you can see a little of that coming in, but you could still really see Into Mischief. So I always like that when you get a horse that has a lot of the same characteristics as the great stallion she's by.
This filly was very well made, well put together, looked like she could be fast. There is some speed in the pedigree, but she also had length, which we hope will allow her to route too. Really loved this filly. She was strong, fast-looking, precocious, as well as with the potential of stamina. Loved her. Couldn't leave the sale without her.
You know, we had American Pharaoh on the farm. We had a lot of good horses come through, and I think she's the type of physical. I'm really excited to see what she does in the future.
MyRacehorse, I think they've put their money on a really, really nice filly here that's got all the reason in the world to think that she could be something special.